Welcome back to Talksmackwithmac. In this segment, we're going to be talking about Russell Westbrook, people.
Are you ready? Let's talk smack.
As we all know, Russell Westbrook has came to the Lakers. He's formed a big three with LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Arguably, this is the most talent he's ever been around. In my opinion, he's shitting on all the rest. But Russell Westbrook, you look at his history and the teams and the players that this guy has played with. He's been teammates with Kevin Durant, James Harden on different teams, Bradley Beal. This guy has been around talent, and he has not been able to get the job done yet. He has not been able to win a championship. That is the knock on Russell Westbrook. A lot of people want to bring up his shooting woes, and honestly, for me, who gives a damn? If you can't shoot a three-pointer, but you are phenomenal at damn near everything else, and you could go out and get your team 20-20-20 whenever the hell you want to, that's an incredible feat. If it wasn't incredible, no, everybody else would be doing it. He has done something only other Oscar Robertson has done in the history of basketball, averaged a triple-double in the season, and people are still giving him shit. The people that give him shit are the people, the casuals, the people that don't really know basketball, don't really know the impact, don't really know how hard it is to run 100 miles an hour at all times, every single time you're on the championship floor. But with that being said, what is going to happen to Westbrook's history if he comes to the Lakers and he cannot deliver a championship? He's playing with arguably the greatest player ever, and then generational talent Anthony Davis, who is one of the best big men in the league. If he cannot get this W, bring a championship to LA, and put a ring on his finger, is going to taint his history. Is this guy closer to, Magic Johnson? Not saying he's Magic, but is he in the realms of Magic Johnson and Isaiah Thomas and all of those guys? Or is he closer, still one hell of a compliment, is he closer to Chris Paul and John Stockton? The difference between those guys is championships. And I guarantee you there would be no slander on Westbrook's name if he had a championship or two on his finger. As soon as you start putting rings on those fingers, the respect on your name goes up dramatically. So Westbrook, you're home. You're in LA. And then we have the recent news that Westbrook hit up Kawhi before he went to the Clippers and was like, let's team up. And then in turn, Kawhi was like, hey, man, I'm going to take your teammate. I'm going to take Paul George. That started the downfall in the tradings of Westbrook. So there's a lot that's going into this trade to the Lakers, and the level of responsibility and the stress and everything that's on Westbrook's head right now. But you're playing with LeBron James and Anthony Davis, people. This Lakers team is stacked. And then you look at all the 3-and-D players that they made, went out and signed. Rob Pelinka has done one phenomenal job for this team. So they are the favorites to win the championship going into the next season, in my opinion. So Westbrook, go out there and deliver. Make all the haters and the doubters into believers, and show people why you are one of the greatest point guards to ever touch the floor of a basketball game. Russ, I got a lot of faith in you, man. I have high hopes for you. You're one of the GOATs. Go out and prove it to everybody else.
Let's talk.